I was 27 years old when I graduated from Virginia Tech and actually started talking about the 1986 Tax Reform Act, where they changed the whole law. And it's probably still a little bit of the effect of that still hanging over on today. And so back then, audits were considered the main revenue producer. So we were on a lot of audits and come back, and taxes were just kind of like something you had to do. Well, I was brand new. All I knew was that all the accountants that I went to work for were pulling their hairs out. I was fresh out of school, so everything I was learning was new to me. But I guess I can remember the partner that was here, that's retired now, I can remember him saying that everything he had learned was thrown out the window for the last 20-some years. You were able to do more tax returns in less time. When I first came there, we were doing it by hand. And there were a couple of compact computers. I remember being on a desk that looked like an alien being sitting there that a couple few might be able to use, and they had just a little bitty screen about that big on it. And eventually, as the technology went through, then tax preparation became a lot more efficient, I would say, than sitting there and erasing every time you made a mistake and then go through review and you kind of erase it again. Well, when you have the experience of being able to do a tax return by hand, and then you do it, and then you have the technology now, you really understand the connection. You've done it before, and I guess, when you have new staff who's never done that, all they ever known was a mouse and a computer, they kind of lost that, so you have to really dive into it and see what the computer does to understand what the calculations are sometimes.